Okay, I actually got this working. That was a pain in the ass. Hey guys, this is the Pidge. Evan, also known as the Pidge. This is the Pigeonhole. You guys know the drill. This comes out once a month on Styles Rebel Radio, WSRR. You can catch me on Sundays, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This episode is going to be released a little bit later. It's going to be released the Thursday. So by the time that you're listening to it, you already would have Sunday would have passed, and maybe Thursday already would have passed, but that's all right. If people don't know, I live at the Big Ditch in Arizona. That is the Grand Canyon, and internet problems very frequent over here, and they're not. It sucks. It's not the best. The views are beautiful, but everything else to the outside world feels like it's still about 10 years ago. Still 10 years in the past, but that's all right. You know what to do for the Pigeonhole. You have your submissions of memes, tweets, anything that you want to say to me, and you throw it into the Pigeonhole section of the Styles Rebel Radio Discord page, and then I will feature it on the show. So, how about we get started over here? First one. Oh, actually, before we get started, I gotta let you know that the next episode is gonna be a fun one. I'm just letting you know. Might have to incorporate the flock for the next one. I'm just letting you know. Those are always my favorite ones to record. They really are. First one was sent by Style, and it is a tweet that apparently people still use Twitter, and that baffles me. It actually does. I think it's Twitter at least. The Army says that they made $1 million promotional deal with The Rock and the UFL, which didn't lead to a single new recruit. What is the UFL? I actually have no idea what the UFL is. I'm looking it up. I see how off I am now. Oh, it's United Football League. Gotcha. Okay. Shows how much I'm out of this. I don't watch football, guys, because I have my own opinions, and that's a whole different thing. But the Army said they made $1 million promotional deal. Oh my gosh. Dude, don't even get me started. Every person that I know from the Army, or that was in the Army, that has been there before, they absolutely hate their lives, and they absolutely hate the Army. I know I wouldn't say I can relate to the exact level. I was an Air Force guy. When I was in maintenance, I wasn't exactly a pencil pusher the entire time. That's the one job I didn't want to have, was being a pencil pusher. But the military spends a lot of money on shit that doesn't work because they don't do any research. They think it sounds cool for themselves. And that's there. Yeah, let's start out the episode with a little bit of anti-military talk coming from the military Pidge, I guess. Who I guess I'm not sure is a military Pidge anymore because I got out. I've been out, but that's a whole different story too. Next one was also sent by Style, and this one is from Instagram. It says, "How often would you like to get updates about cheddar cheese?" Never. Only if something big happens. A few times a year, a few times a month, weekly or daily. Ooh, this schedule. Only if something big happens. What do you think would happen in the cheddar cheese community for something big to happen? You think there'd be like the big cheese riot of 2024? What do you think would go on with the cheese riot? You think it would be in like Little Italy's and Chinatown? Do the Chinese? I don't know if they do. Do Asians eat cheese? Every Asian place that I go to, they don't eat cheese. I don't think they eat dairy over there. I don't think they know what a cow is, except the Indians. They know a lot of what cows are, at least what they think what cows are. They also know a lot about shitting in the street and abusing women, but that's a whole other topic. Not that Asia. We're talking about the Japanese, Chinese, Taiwanese. No cheese. They're not cheesy people. I don't think they're cheesy people at all. You know, that's something to think about. Why aren't they cheesy? And why do they have some of the longest life expectancies? But then again, the Scandinavians, they have cheese. They have some of the longest life expectancies. That's because, I don't know, that's probably just because it's so damn cold up there. But why would the Scandinavians have the same... you know what? That's interesting. Fun fact, I think it's Japan. They have the most snow out of any country, like, every year. It's one of those... It's Japan. They have a lot of snow every year, and it's very unexpected, I guess. That's a whole other... I keep saying that's a whole other thing. No, it's not. I'm ending it off just like that. Next one's by Style. I have no idea what the hell this is. Ricky is 53 now and 35 years into his life sentence. Hashtag Skid Row. I don't know what that means. I don't. I'm sorry. I really don't know what that means, like, at all. But, okay, Ricky. 35 years into the life sentence. There you go. Congrats. 53 minus 35. Minus 35. How much is that? 18? Oh, he was 18 when he went to prison. There you go. At least he got to live to 18. Now he's getting free food for the rest of his life, and he can't get out. He's probably going to join a gang. Or probably is in a gang by now. 35 years, you know. Gotta love our prison system. You know, I think somebody should write a song or have a band out there for how down the system is, you know, and they talk about prison. I think that would be a pretty good song. Pretty good song idea, I would say. Okay, next one. Style. Sending in. Owning a Cybertruck and not owning a washer and dryer is crazy. Sorry if my mic picked that up. I got people driving next to me, but I see a lot of Cybertrucks around here. In the West, you see a lot of Cybertrucks. You see a lot of older cars. There's less rust. I mean, we don't get snow out here in Arizona that much, but that's why you see a lot of newer cars, Cybertrucks. And I'm not sure if it's 100% true, but I think it's more expensive to fill up power it up, like charge it overnight than it is to get gas. And it does not have great mileage from what I heard. The only thing that people rave about the Cybertruck, one, is how it looks, and two, how fast it goes. That's a whole other thing. Car people are in a whole other category for me. I think I've talked about this in one of the pigeonholes years ago. I was talking about how car people are extremely annoying. A lot of them are gay. That's true. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but a lot of them are gay, just to point that out. And Tesla Cybertrucks, I've never met anybody that owns one. I see them driving around all the time. It does not look comfortable. It's just for the aesthetic. Really, that's why most people get it. And this guy's parked at a laundromat. Well, hold on. This could be something different. His washing machine could have broken. They could have been getting it fixed. So he had, for the day, to go to the laundromat. Or, hear me out, somebody in their family works there. Or he owns the laundromat. Yeah, how about that? Or he owns... Oh, I just had some technical issues there. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, but having the laundromat, that's kind of weird. If you have a Tesla Cybertruck and you and you still have to pay for that. How much are they? I think you see them on Facebook Marketplace for about $120,000 each. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of moolah. Dirty Pete sending in. What is this? It's a shower thought. Okay, shower thoughts. They still have that. That's still an account. We made flashlights, but we haven't made reverse flashlights. Artificial darkness would be funny as hell. I'd love to beam a line of night directly into someone's. Dude, imagine. They probably have it. It's probably a thing somewhere, but it's not sold. I mean, just to make somewhere darker. That would be, that's actually a pretty good. Why the fuck haven't scientists done that? They're working on AI, and they're working on all of this artificial intelligence bullshit. But they can't make a reverse flashlight. I think that would be pretty funny. Just to send somebody into the void. Just, oh, yep. Good night. Good night. Next one. Dirty Pete. Dirty Peter. It is crazy how Jeff Bezos has $100 billion, but at any moment he could just walk up or you can just walk up and slap him on his bald head. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, you can. And I bet you he's that type of rich person that doesn't take care of his head at all. So you can just slap it and it just feels like any other bald head. It doesn't feel like a porcelain mannequin or anything. What are mannequins made out of? Plastic? Yeah, it's made out of like a plastic. No. What if it is, though? I bet you Bezos has something where it's like a Walt Disney where he tries to like preserve his brain or some shit. Which I don't know if that's the whole thing. I think the Rebel Radio show did that on a conspiracy thing once, or they mentioned it. I think I remember them mentioning it once. That was, again, a couple years ago. Man. Crazy how I can remember stuff like that, but when it comes to basic stuff like chores and stuff, I say, screw that, dude. Absolutely not. Style. Scent. They should make horseshoes out of uranium. What? Why would the horseshoes give you? And then underneath it says so that the horses get radiation poisoning. But why? So that they mutate. So that we have mutated horses, faster mutated horses with. I'm going past this one. I don't know what this is. All right, Style says this is a Tinder profile? Yeah, it's Tinder profile by Megan. What is? Oh gosh, she's 20. And her description is, I'll make your whole week, and you'll make my whole week, with HOLE. Poor. I shoplift from Yarddales. I do not shave my armpits. No need to pull out. I'm involved in an MMA fight ring, and no fetus can reside within my womb. I am banned from all federal buildings, all these Walmarts, and I have outstanding warrants in Ohio, Minnesota, and California. And her profile picture is her. She's squeezing something into her mouth. I don't know what it is. I remember I saw a post one time of I think it was a rabbi. I'm not sure if it was a rabbi, but just some Jewish guy reacting to like an Instagram comment. And he said, Rabbi, I jorked it to skibbity something, some brain rot. He's like, I jorked it to some skibbity toilet last night. Am I going to hell? And then the rabbi's just, you need Jesus, bro. That's how oh man. I'm going to transfer you over to another department for that one. Alright, Style said to post by Mountain Dew. Good old Mountain Dew. It's Mountain Dew posted on Facebook. It's Get Off Your Ass August. Or as we'd like to say, it's Get Off Your Ass August. Did they actually post that? I don't have Facebook, so I can't double check. I can't fact check any of it. I mean, it looked like a screenshot. Looks legit. Mountain Dew did that. Dude, marketing teams are going up. Now that we have like Gen Z people working in corporate organizations, it shows that I can't speak right now. Social media is getting better. when it comes to marketing, especially like if you go to the national park Instagram or something like that. It's getting a little better. There's some pretty good stuff on there. Still kind of normie humor, but that's because I've been invested in the internet and I'm brain rotted and I'm a slug slithering around the floor. Is that what it's called? Slugs? When they crawling on the floor? Slithering? What is it? I don't know. Next one. Dirty Pete. Why do they call it the Paris Olympics and not Wii Sports with like how they Wii, like yes? I mean, on another note, here at the Canyon, it's not another note, it's not a related note, but here at the Canyon, a lot of French. They're here all year round. I think I may have said this in the last episode or two, but I'm convinced that the majority of France doesn't work. I'm afraid I think they don't have jobs because they're always here, and they're rude. They're I would say the French are the rudest group of tourists that come to America. They don't read anything on English, and they're just straight up like rude, bitchy. They're like if Southern California girls didn't speak English. That's how all of them are. Valley girls, if they didn't speak English, that's how they are. And it's crazy. It's crazy that their country has lasted so long. I'm just gonna say that there. I don't like French tourists. They don't learn English. They're rude. For a country that invented etiquette, they don't have it. Not sorry, France. Not sorry. Yeah, you may have helped us about 300 years ago, but you don't help us now because you're gay. Dirty Pete. On this day, 14 years ago, Sam's party is in full swing. 10 girls and 1 boy. What does that mean? Either he's a ladies' man or he's destined for a job at the Mac counter. Crap. What is the Mac counter? I don't know what the Mac... I'm 75 and my son was just like that. I thought he was a little too sweet and hung around all the girls. I was expecting him to come out, but it turns out 4 of them got pregnant, and I was his granny at 39. He's passed sadly, but he's looking up at us all. And someone replied, "What do you mean looking up?" And then the mom replied, "He was a furry." Okay. Okay, I'm gonna transfer you over to a different department for that one too. Did you know that your lower back hurts because you probably deserve it, you piece of shit? Yeah, that's pretty fair. I don't know what it is about recording these shows. Every time I have to record the Pigeonhole, I have to shit. Whether it's in the morning, whether it's in the afternoon, evening. Every time I turn on this computer and I see the levels and I speak into this mic, I gotta shit after each meme. And that's why my lower back hurts. Yesterday I had a pretty rough one. I had to fight for my life on that toilet. You ever get shit so bad that your joints hurt? Yeah. One of those, like it hurts to walk. Yeah. Yep. What is this? Facebook Marketplace? Yeah, Marketplace listing for a 2002 5.3 swapped Lexus. And he said $2,500 and they'll have it cleaned and on my way, have it cleaned and ready for me. And then the guy responded with $2,500 and some head. Can you do that? I'm sure you could do that. Yeah, you can. It's Facebook Marketplace. Free market. That'd be nuts. That'd be crazy. Dude, don't tell OnlyFans girls about that. They will flood the Facebook Marketplace market. Prostitution. That would be nuts. I'm surprised it's not a thing. I'm not. Really. All right. Next one's my style. There's a lot of these acronyms I don't know. AITA. I don't know what AITA means. Am I the asshole? Okay. Am I the asshole for cleaning my horse's penis in front of my friend? I'm gonna reduce this post to the basics because I hope it dies down because I'm sick of people sexualizing my horse. I, 23 female, have a horse. My friend, 23 male, was at the stables with me. I noticed my horse's sheath was getting bad, so I decided to clean it. I didn't warn my friend, and he was freaked out. Since then, he has ignored me. Am I the asshole? You just did it? You just didn't mention it at all? Also, sheath? Is that what it's called? Really what it's called? A horse's dick is called a sheath? That is... okay. Nice man. At the vape store, the nice man at the vape store said that my total was 29.11, and a monster took over me, and I blurted out, 20 of them would be terrible. Someone please put me down. 29.11. Dude, that's a new joke. I'm actually gonna use that. I'm actually gonna use that if I remember. If I see anything, $29.11. That's it. That's the joke. I'm one of those guys that likes to make dad jokes in front of the cashiers and make them hate their lives even more. Especially when I'm with my fiance. So we'll be at the cash register checking out, and they'll be like 1811 or something like that. And I go, that's 3 years before Colonel Jackson went to the mighty Mississippi. And then the cashiers usually just look at me dead inside. And that's a good thing to do. I enjoy doing that quite a bit. I think that's pretty good. I'm going to save these next two for the next episode. These submissions were wild today, dude. It's 8 in the morning when I'm reading these, by the way. 8 in the morning, and I'm reading about a woman stroking a horse sheath. Oh my gosh. These come out once a month. Pigeonhole. Submit your stuff into the Styles Rubber Radio Discord page. I will list it on the show. I will. Even if it's about a fucking horse sheath. Check into WSRR. They got some really good music selection. Styles Rubber Radio. It's an awesome show. Comes out once a week. Live show on Monday. Wednesday, it's released on streaming platforms. And Off Air is another really good one with Shaney. That's a good one too. So just support WSRR. There's a lot of work that's put into it. It's kind of wild that it came from it came from nothing. Just kind of just a show that was created. The way that things work out, it's really cool. Really glad to be part of the show. Again, once a month, submit your stuff. The next episode gonna be a pretty good one, like I said. Incoming Flock. Flock is incoming. Yeah, buddy. Pirate music. Pirate. Yeah.
Preceding program is a StylesRebelRadio.com production.